Fear is the mind killer.
In the space of the heart is a place of no fear.
Fear is the mind killer.
A feeling without limit that you cannot engineer.
Fear is the mind killer.
Whoever said we're not supposed to get ecstatic?
Fear is the mind killer.
It's a media-induced comatose anesthetic.
Fear is the mind killer.
So you want to learn all the cool stuff. Fair enough, but I'm afraid to say that without the right foundations, it's never going to happen. So what you need is the perfect basic position. So what is this perfect stance you're after? Here's your checklist. Chest up, facing the boat, arms out straight with your handle at hip level. Then your hips central over both legs with them right over the top of your feet, pointing the same way as your toes. Really important to keep those knees nice and bent over the top of your toes so that your whole position is fairly tall and proud. Whether you're an experienced rider or not, sometimes it helps to make sure that basic position is absolutely bang on. I've got a little drill that'll help you out. Riding along between the boat wakes, you want to let go with your rear hand, whichever hand that may be. Get your chest, your hips, your heels all in line so that your weight's nice and central and your knees are bent. Now you've got to get that back hand on, and to do it, turn your shoulders and not your hips. That's your shoulders and not your hips, and then you're good to go. And remember, this drill is literally just to get that position right. Don't want you guys riding around on one hand because your riding won't progress. So you want to start attacking that wake and getting some air time, but before you can, you need to be completely confident moving on your heel side edge and your toe side edge. So how do you do it? Sat between the wakes in that perfect basic position we've already talked about. So move on your heel side edge. All you're looking at doing is just sitting down over your heels. So you're just gently putting weight over your heels, changing nothing else in your position. As you start to move, you'll be able to apply a bit more and a bit more edge, but always keeping your chest up and your back straight. Toe side edge, always more difficult. You want to push your hips and your front knee where you're going, just thinking about shoving the board ahead of you and pushing your belly to the sky. Trick with this is to make sure that you don't lean into it with your shoulders, keeping those hips up all the time.
Fear is the mind killer.
I will accept no half measures. I am relentless.